Hello, basically, I'm going to be doing the tutorial basically on, so we're back for another Blender car interior modeling tutorial, part 20. So today I'm going to basically be doing the actual car door right here, and the actual inside the interior of the actual inside of this car right here. Right there, so what I want to try to end up doing is kind of go into here I want to make sure I get the right thing. So I'm going to be doing the outer shell of this like this thing right here. So I went CTRI for inverse and I just press A to hide that other thing because we're going to be working on this today. So what I'm going to be doing is going into here, just selecting that, select the one edge, you go CTRL for a link select and hide that, and we're going to actually select this too as well, CTRL link select hide. And now what we're going to do is select this edge right here, go duplicate that edge right there. And what we want to try to do is we want to try to do this edge that comes along right here. Doesn't have to be 100% perfect, but that's the one we want to select right there. And I'm just going to go CTR I'm just going to go CTR I'm just going to go extrude, scale, size a little bit like that, and go CTRL for link select, go CTRN normal, and reverse normals like that. So we have that now selected. So I'm just going to go into here, CTRL for link select, CTRI inverse, hide. And now this is a piece that we want to do. We want to do this a little bit like this. So we want to extrude that piece, go into Z wireframe mode. And now I'm just going to go CTRC for cursor select and deselect all of this. Or maybe I should select that too. And go extrude Y like that. And I'm just going to go into here. Actually, going to select that all. And just going to C right here. And just go into C for spray paint can selection. And hit the middle mouse button on my mouse to deselect all of that. And I'm just like navigating with Alt, CTR, and Shift, which I'm assuming that you already know how to use the software. So now I'm just going to move that down like that. like that. Move that down like this. And just go into here. And select this. Like that. So we have this one selection already done. So let me try to see. So yeah, that's like that pretty much. Go disabled. Move that out like that. And now we have this already selected, so I'm just going to go into here and go and I'm just going to select all of this. Or maybe I'm just... And this is the reason why we're selecting this right here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go into one of these tools right here, and we're going to hit bridge. So we go into tools, go down all the way to loop tools right here, and we're going to hit bridge like that, and this bridges the actual segment like that. Go into solid shade mode, and now I'm just going to go into here and just kind of add segments like that in there. Like that. We're just gonna add like that pretty much. And just kind of add segments like this towards it, I think. This is one of my ways how I do my car model. Because we want to try to get the inner shell of this all done. So now what we're going to do is go into wireframe mode, and now we're going to go into vertex select mode. We're going to go into here, press shift key and select these two things, these two vertices. We're going to hit alt M, and we're going to go last right there. And last. So we're going to select this one and then this one first, and we're going to go last. And this we can just hit shift V like that. Shift V like that. And this automatically puts it in its place like that. And then we just go into here, alt M, and click last right there. Alt M, last. And then we just select this, shift V to align all these. Shift V like that. Shift V. And that slides vertex along edge. Now we're going to select this, and we're going to go press the shift key while we're selecting so we can select both. Alt M, last, and then shift key to move that. Shift V to go edge slide, vertex slide, and then we're just gonna hit Alt M, last, Alt M, last, right there. And then we're going to hit Shift V to vertex slide right there. Shift V to vertex slide right there. Select these two. Alt M, last. Shift V, vertex slide right there. Shift V, vertex slide right there. Alt M to hit merge, and then we're going to shift V. So you got the idea. So we're going to do these to all of these pretty much. So that's it pretty much. And that's one of the ways how you would do kind of the interior of this. So now what we can do in more detail, we can go into wireframe mode and we can add kind of a loop cut like that to do that, and then we just like kind of extrude this right up, I think, like that pretty much. Then I'm just gonna go alt hide, wireframe mode, and then just like go delete X right there and delete face. We can just hit extrude like that up, like that pretty much. And just work with this, I would say, right here. Now I'm just going to go into here and just go scale along the axis. CTR link, CTR inverse hide. And just move that like that. Alt hide. And just move that right about up here. Hide. Go into here. See. Just move that right about there. And just gonna grab and just extrude and hit the y-axis like that. Like that pretty much. And gonna extrude, hit R right here, hit R right here. Go extrude. And wireframe. Extrude. Z-axis. Like that. Move that more like that. So I'm just gonna go CTR inverse. So first of all, I just select CTRL for link by selecting that vertex, CTR inverse, hide. And now I'm just going to go into here and you see what I'm doing. So extrude, X, Y-axis like that. Move that like that. Go wireframe mode by hitting Z. And now I'm just going to hit Alt M for merge and center. And go into here. And I left out like, and I left a gap open right there because that's where I'm going to be doing the extruding with open space. So now I'm going to select this, extrude, y-axis. Like that, extrude, y-axis. So now I'm just going to go into here, go Alt M, last, Shift, and select two vertices, Alt M, last. Go into here and Alt M, last. Go CTRH. wireframe, and just move this right about here. Like that. Extrude. X-axis. And I'm just gonna scale that down like that. I might end up basically going into here and add more extrude, x-axis, like that, top, extrude, x-axis, go top right here, and we want to make another intersection right here, and let me see how long this video, 27 minutes long, that's pretty long for this. Go into the solid shade mode and move that down right about there. So we almost have the body piece done, so I'm just going to go into here and I might just extrude a little bit down right about here. Where grab where I move that wireframe, move that down right about there. Just go into select this one edge right here, go CTR link, CTR inverse hide, and just hide that. And now I'm just gonna go into here and select these edges right here. Go grab like that and move that down right about there. And now we're just gonna add 3 edges like that. move one to the topmost right about there. But first I'm going to select this, move that out like that. Just go into here. And go into here. And go down. And I'm just hitting Shift Alt to loop select like that. And I'm just going to move that down right about there. And just move that out more right about there. Shift select right here. Select this entire thing right here. So that's so far selected like that pretty much. So just gonna go into here, just edit this a little bit because I want this to be perfect. And I'm just gonna move that in more right about there. Like that. Not too close in. But a little bit out further away from here. Kind of like that. Sorry if it's taking a little bit too longer than it really is. Just want to get everything perfect on here. Like that. So kind of like that. It doesn't have to be 100% perfect, but I want to kind of do something more right about here. I'm just going to go into here and just go CTR loop select right about here and kind of go into here, X face, X face, go into here and select this entire loop. And just move that out more right about there. And I'm just gonna go bridge right there, bridge, and I'm just gonna go into here and go reverse like that, pretty much. No, not like that. Extrude Z. Rotate this around like that. Like that. And just go scale that up like that. And just move that in right about here. Might not be 100% perfect, but it's still okay. I mean, you're not going to get every single model to be 100% perfect. So now I can just hit bridge like that, go reverse. And just go bridge like that. Bridge. 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 Face. Knife. Like that. So we have that now selected right there. Subdivide. Like that. Edge slide. Subdivide. 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 Go into here. CTRE edge slide. And now we're going to select this. Like that. CTR Shift C, like that. So now we have that body selected, which that actually took a very, very long time to actually do, like quite long. Very, very long time, I would say, to do. So now what we're going to do is we have that inner body selected. So now we're going to go and select this and go invert, hide. And we have that body shell now selected. So we can just like go into more in depth of editing this, I think. Which this tutorial might take a little bit more longer than what it usually is, I think. But that's okay. So I'm just going to go into here, and this is a very, very easy way I'm going to do this. I'm going to select this right here, select all of these right here. Very, very easy way how to do this. Go like that. And just kind of select this. Should have actually hit extrude on this. But that's okay, my lesson learned. Actually, I have a better idea. So I'm just going to go into here and select this again. Grab like that. And I'm just going to go into here. And I'm just going to go Z, wireframe mode. Deselect all of this. Right down to there. Like that. And go into here. And I'm just going to go into here and select this. CTRC. Z. Solid. And then I'm just going to go into here and go B for bridge select right there. And we selected the entire bridge right there to be selected. So now I'm just going to go in here, do wireframe select right there, like that, and do wireframe select right here, like that. Put one right here too, edge slide, like that. Put one, multiple ones. Put multiple ones right there. One right here. One right here. This is not going to be really 100% perfect, but it's gonna do. So now I'm just gonna go solid view right here. And now I'm just gonna go, I'm just gonna do this very fast. Very, very fast. Alt M last. I'm not even gonna worry about making this perfect because it already isn't perfect. Alt M last. 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 And I'm just gonna put one right about here too, right about there. Alt M last. And just put one right about here. Alt M last. Like that. And just put one right about here too. Alt M last. So we have that top piece done. Alt M last. Alt M last. Alt M. Just gonna move. Last. Move that right about there. Alt M first. Alt M last. 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 Move that right about there. Alt M last. Alt M last. So you get the picture. Just doing this quick. Last. Wireframe. And I'm just gonna go into here. And just like this. Wireframe. Just go into here. I'm trying to fix this up to be perfect. Just move this CTRL for links and just hit H for hide and just select that and just hide that. I'm gonna go into here and go bridge right here and just go into here, move that out more like that. And just go out like that. Bridge. I'm just gonna go F like that. And F like this. Just gonna go F. J, click J on my keyboard. J to get that down right. Like that. and just go bridge and just add that right about there. See, wireframe, all last. Knife. Knife. Enter. Knife. Knife. Like that. Knife. Knife. We're losing. Subdivide. Too many. 9. Long tide. So that's so far what we have there. So the only thing we have to do here is go into CTRL, hide, make sure that all this is selected. So like that, and I might want to try to go into here like that. So kind of like that right there. Or that's facing like that pretty much. It's the inner shell of this card basically that we now completed. Now on the next tutorial we're going to actually go on to more depths and detailed is I'm trying to see this. So something like that. Does that sound perfect? So like that. Subdivide 2 times. Edge slide. And we're going to move that down like that. So we have that right about there. And that's pretty much it. CTR link, hide, hide. So I'm just gonna go like this. Undo. Undo like that. So that's perfect. That's basically one of the ways how to do the car door right here, I think. The inside the car door. One of the main ways. So that's like took like approximately an hour and a half. But yeah. I guess that's it with this tutorial. That shows you basically how to do the inside the car door frame. On the next tutorial is we're going to be working on this frame piece right here. So on the next tutorial what we're going to be doing is we're going to be working on this frame piece right here that comes out right here and doing more like a frame piece that's going to come out right about here, I think, and going a little bit in depth and doing more of a frame piece that's going to come out right about here and pretty much right about there on the next tutorial. But yeah, we pretty much got the car frame done right there. Not really the car frame, we just had to do this piece that comes out right about here that protrudes out. And on the next tutorial, which is probably going to be the next day, I'm going to start working on this piece right here, working on the car door piece that comes out right about here, for example, and that's ready to be used right about here. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope this tutorial really helps you out a lot. Please subscribe, and please give me likes if you like. So please subscribe, please give me likes if you like, or anything like that. I would really appreciate that if that's okay. And I hope this tutorial really helps you out a lot. Thank you, goodbye, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you, and goodbye.